52 Traders, Episode 9.
It's either going up or down. It's a 50-50 equation. And to figure out which direction a market is going, it generally comes down to interest rates, whether it's stocks, commodities, gold, oil, whatever. Everything boils back down to interest rates. So if you want to know how financial markets work, if you want to really make a lot of money over the coming 5, 10, 15 years, study interest rates.
Over the next year, your host Cam Hawkins gets inside the minds of 52 of the world's best traders to find out if he has what it takes to become one of them. Join Cam every week on the 52 Traders podcast or at 52traders.com to learn how to trade like the pros. This podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not investment, trading, or financial advice of any kind. Trading is very risky and could lose you all of your capital. Any comments about historical performance are not an indication of future results.
Before we kick things off, remember to visit 52traders.com for the show notes and to pick up a bunch of free trading tools and systems. Simply jump on the site and add your email. What's up, traders, and welcome to another weekly installment of 52 Traders. And today we're lucky enough to have Andrew Barnett on the show. Andrew hails from the Sunshine Coast in Australia and is over a decade of trading experience spanning equities, futures and currencies. Andrew is the founding partner of LTG Gold Rock, one of Australia's leading trading and education support companies, with over 4,000 clients throughout Australia and New Zealand. As one of the senior traders at LTG Gold Rock, Andrew has a strong focus on fundamentals and is often contacted by the media for his views on the immediate and long-term outlook on the Aussie dollar. Welcome, Andrew, and thanks for joining me here on 52 Traders.
Thanks, Cam. Thanks for having me.
Brilliant. Okay, Andrew, so I've mentioned some of your highlights already, and I know that's only a very small part of your story. So now this is your chance to tell us more about you personally, give the listeners more detail about your trading. So what sort of things you're trading, how you're trading it, and the kind of results that you see.
Long story short, I started trading when I was in my early 30s. I'm 45 today. I used to be a professional athlete. I was in the water sports industry. I was on a water ski tour in the United States all through my teenage years and 20s. Retired from that. Wanted a change in my life into a different career. So I met a guy on a golf course, believe it or not, that introduced me to trading. I basically had some equity in my home. I quit my job, sold our house, moved to the Sunshine Coast and embarked on a trading career, which I highly recommend people don't attempt to do when they first start trading, because it was a lot of pressure for me at the time to generate a full-time income. It took me probably 3 years before I could realistically say that I knew how to trade the markets well. I was very fortunate that the stock market at the time was rising and rising and rising from sort of 2001 through to 2008. And I was, first of all, simply trading shares, using breakout strategies. Then I got introduced to the futures market and then currencies. So I've been trading essentially for about 14 years now, predominantly focusing today on the currency markets, simply because of the liquidity in the currency market is huge, over $5 trillion a day. It's a 24-hour-a-day market. We're not stuck between, say, 10 and 4 in the afternoon, buying and selling. And the strategies by which that I trade the markets are predominantly fundamentally based. So for me, it's all about understanding what central banks are doing, what interest rate differentials are doing, to position my money into the market for a week or two, upwards of 2 to 3 months at a time, depending on what particular setup that I'm looking at. So that's a brief of my history, I guess. And today we have an education business here at LTG Gold Rock, as well as our own private trading, where we look after about 3,500 clients around Australia and New Zealand who are actively currency traders.
And in terms of your yearly sort of targets, I mean, what do you aim for across the course of a year in terms of return? Okay, so that was the first part of the show. Now, to hear the full episode, the best bits, join the family at 52traders.com. They usually go for about 45 minutes to an hour long, and trust me, these shows are great. They give us so much insight. Now, if you want to get there quickly, all you need to do is jump into the show description on your phone, and there's a link taking you directly to 52traders.com, where you can join the family over there and listen to the full episode. Now, in the rest of the show, I cover off what my traders do differently from the rest of us. So what is it that they're doing that we're not doing? What their typical trading day looks like, what they would do if they had a day job now and wanted to trade for a living, their preferred trading strategy, so actually how does it work? What we should be educating ourselves on when we're looking at a price chart, so what indicators we should use, what price levels, what chart patterns, all those sorts of things. Also, we touch on fundamentals as well, so how do we use news to our advantage? Trading psychology, tips, tricks, techniques, we go through those. Exiting trades, managing trades that you've got running. So we talk about their strategies. They give you strategies for exiting and managing trades. Books to read, websites to visit, all the best ones. Something that you should try and master over the next month. The broker and platform they use. And finally, last but not least, they give us a full trading strategy. So something you guys can try out at home on your PC this week in the markets if you wish. Now, to get the full episode, you need to jump onto 52traders.com, join the family. As I said, it usually goes on for 45 minutes to an hour, and there's a link in the show description, so if you're on your phone, just jump on there, tap the link, and it'll take you straight to 52traders.com. Now, if you're thinking about learning to automate any of your trading, hiring a developer, learning to code, that sort of thing, then before you do that, jump onto my other website, automatemytrading.com. So if you're interested in automating some or all of your trading, then jump onto automatemytrading.com and you'll see me over there. For now, to hear the rest of this episode, all you need to do is click on the link in the show description or go to 52traders.com. See you there.